What is up, guitar legends? Sam Wild here. We're looking at 17 today by Sam Fender. Super easy song. You're gonna need the Capo on fret 6 before we begin. Sometimes when he plays it live, he puts it down onto Capo fret 5, but he is playing the same thing. Okay, we have two parts to this, pretty much the same sort of thing, and you can kind of do either for the whole song, really. But I will show you the two parts separately. To begin with, we have this really nice kind of higher voicing with this stripped back rhythm. So to begin with, we're going to have this E minor chord, which is just two notes. Right, I have first finger here on fret 13, and I have my pinky on fret 14 on the B string. So A string here, B string here. Now the reason I use these two fingers, it might feel a bit like scrunched up for you, but it means the next shape is easier. Alright, so you don't have to use these fingers, but it does make it easier to get to the next shape. Now the very first time he plays it, you can either play down, up, and then go into your next shape, or you can play what Sam plays, which is basically down just on the A string, up just on the G string, and then he strums down up on the high strings to finish, like so. You hear that? A little tricky. Okay, if you find it hard to pick these exact strings, just play all of them down, up, right? So once we do this, we're going to slide down to a D major shape. So it's just like D major chord, but we get the nice voicing here. So first finger is on fret 11 of the A string. You can have open D, which is the same note. Then we have third finger on fret 13 on the G string, so G13. Then pinky is here on B13, and you want to have open E. So you might need to bring the wrist down and kind of forward a little bit just to create space for that open E string. You don't want to block it off like that. You see, when I create space, it frees up the string. Okay, my middle finger, that's just sort of sitting on the low E string because we don't want that to ring. So if you rest the middle finger on it, then it's not going to do anything. Same with this shape, actually. Or at least have this finger here, make sure that it's touching the E string, then it can't ring either. Then we have this sort of like a G6 chord, right? Because we have the top E string here. Right, so this is just two fingers we have pushed in here. Middle finger on 3 fret from the Capo, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can call it E3. Then we have third finger on B3, again 3 frets from the Capo. Everything else is open. The A string is sort of blocked off by the middle finger. It's touching the A string. We don't need that. You can add first finger to A2 if you want to play the A string, that's fine. But I just block it off with the middle finger, to be honest with you. Okay, then last shape. It's a C add 9 shape, but again we have this E note in there. And I'm sort of keeping the D string in 2, or you can add the first finger to D2. Makes no difference, sounds good either way. I keep it off. Okay, then we actually go back to the G chord before we repeat the whole thing. So let's just look at the timing of this before we get into the strumming. For those of you that want to take your playing to the next level, make sure you sign up to my premium membership website. You'll gain access to all my backing tracks, all of my lessons, and I'll teach you how to improvise, solo, and play advanced chords. Enjoy the rest of your lesson, guys. We just have 2 beats on E minor, which brings us into the song. Okay, the chord progression actually starts on D, right? But just at the very beginning of the song, we can have this E minor to bring us into the song. Okay, so this is just 2 beats. It's on beats 3 and 4. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and again 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, once you get used to where the chords are, you can start trying to play the rhythm. Okay, the rhythm we have, again, remember I said for the first chord, you can do this, or just full strum. Okay, but it's still down, up on that first chord, right? Then we're going to have down, up, down initially on the D chord. And then we'll have another up, down. So the rhythm basically goes down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, that's pretty much what happens for most of these chords. For the first part, E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you can see it's only right at the end here of each phrase that we play continuous down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We just do continuous alternating when we're sort of adding those passing chords. So once again, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, down, up, 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 down. Join in with me. Okay, that's pretty much, it just goes round and round like that from the beginning of the song. Okay, when it's a little bit quieter, there's less drums. However, when the drums kick in, you can choose to do something a little bit fuller, right? So we can do this maybe 4 times. So on the 4th time, here's what we're going to do. Play it as normal. And then hear how it sounds so different now. I've added more strumming, and also all the chords are here closer to the capo, so everything kind of sounds louder and fuller. So everything is the same in terms of the timing of the chords, okay, but this time we have this E minor shape. Okay, pause the video if you need to work on that. So that is to replace this shape. Okay, we're gonna have this instead. Then for D major, okay, so instead of here, we can play it here, right? Then for G, I tend to add this top note with the pinky on E3, right? Instead of the open E string, but this is entirely up to you. You can do either either one. Okay, same goes for C add 9. You can add the pinky to E3 or not. Now in terms of the rhythm, we're going to play something slightly different, okay? So practice this on your D chord. We're going to play down, up, down, up, up, down, 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 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we pretty much just continuously strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But there's just that one beat missing. Down, up, down, up, in the first bar. Down, up, in the third bar. Right? So try and play this with me from the D chord. After 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that is everything, guys. You've got 2 parts to learn, the kind of quieter part in the verses, and then you've got the louder part, which works for pretty much the entire song, actually. Okay, so I'm not going to do a full song play along now, but there is going to be a play along just so you can work on the parts I've shown you. But once you get the hang of them, get the song up and try and play the entire song, okay, and you can really kind of feel the music a little bit more. If you found this lesson helpful, guys, please give it a thumbs up, like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell icon too, and I will see you in the next video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.